everyone doing today? Great.
Yeah.
Wishing you all a very happy new year. And thank you so much for joining me again today. As Ritka mentioned, I can't believe it's been a year already since I was last here. And as you can imagine, I'm very happy to be here today. I want to begin today's discussion with three questions, three very simple questions. The first one, how many of us started this year with a career goal? The goal could have been to write a new book, to get a new job, to get a promotion, to start your own business. It could be anything. How many of us started with a career goal? Let's raise our hands, please. Okay, I can see some of us started with some goals. How many of us believe that personal branding is the key tool to achieving these goals? Can we have a raise of hands, please? Some of us believe that. I hope there are more hands at the end of our talk today. And finally, how many of us think that we are here today because we want to identify this personal brand, because we want to communicate to the world who we are, outside, inside and outside, and how can we build a unique proposition, a unique place for ourselves in this corporate world? Let's raise our hands, please. Great. Now, this final question tells me that we are all in the same boat, we are headed towards the same destination, and we have a common mission today. And that is to identify, build, and promote our brand. So let's begin this journey by identifying what is our personal brand. What is my personal brand? And to answer this question, I really need to think about everything. But before that, let me ask all of you, what is your thought about personal branding? When you read this note from FMBA that we're going to have this fantastic event, what were the first thoughts that came to your mind? What do you associate personal branding with? Anyone? Promotion, advertising, yes. Character, yes.
What someone stands for.
Sorry, what's that?
What someone stands for.
What someone stands for, absolutely. And the good thing about personal brand, oh yes.
Values.
Values.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And these are all elements of what my personal brand is. A lot of us associate personal branding to values, our character, what we stand for, our reputation. That's correct, because personal branding is a sum total of all of these components. It is what we are inside, our deepest values, our strengths, our accomplishments, our challenges, and how do we radiate that outside? How do we let the outside world know about that? That is personal branding. What would you think about me when I leave this room? That is personal branding. What is this entire experience of being in a professional and personal relationship with me? That is my personal brand. And that is what we're going to achieve today. I promise you that at the end of the next 30 minutes, we would have gotten much closer to achieving those personal branding goals. Let's begin this journey with the first step, identifying who we are, identifying my personal brand. And this is the most important step according to me and in my experience. It is the foundation on which we can promote, we can build, we can promote, we can market, we can advertise. But if I don't know what I want to stand for, if I don't know what I want this world to relate with me, then we won't be able to market ourselves effectively. So in order to identify our personal brands, we need to ask ourselves a number of questions. Questions like, what are my values? What are my passions? If I'm an emerging leader, what are the strengths that will propel me forward, that will get me a promotion? If I am an established leader, what do I want my team to know most about me? How do I want to inspire? How do I want to influence my team members and my employees? What are my personal branding goals for this year? These are all the different questions that we need to ask ourselves. In order to get a further flavor of how we can identify, let's take a small exercise. Can I request all of you to stand up from our chairs, please, and participate with me in a little exercise that I've prepared for all of you. If you take a look at your tables, I have placed these colorful brand keywords. Each card has a brand word written on them. Now, What if, imagine a situation that one of the leading newspapers in Macau is coming to interview you as a corporate leader in your industry. And one of the questions they ask you is that, how would you describe yourself in 3 words? Can you tell us 3 words that you would use to associate with you? And these are the 3 words. So I would request you to pick 3 words from your tables. You can move around. Please feel free to move around to pick your 3 words. And if you think that your card is not on the table, please feel free to write it down on any of these cards. So the time starts now.